Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Camerumours, the series where I spread the latest industry rumours. Let's go. Okay, so this week we got a Black Friday special, so I'm just going to be rounding up all of the camera, lenses, and any other kind of high value discounts that you can find out in the wild for Black Friday. So if you're watching this today, then congratulations. If you're watching this up until Cyber Monday, you might still be in with a chance, and if you're watching this after the fact, then you've probably missed out, but you know roughly what to look out for next year. So Canon have a myriad of offers over on their website. These are mostly cashback offers as opposed to front-end discounts. So things like the 5D Mark IV is £450 off, and notably for kind of mirrorless people that are into mirrorless cameras, the EOS R with the adapter is £400 off of the RRP, which is an absolute bargain. I know we've got the R5 and the R6, and there's a new R coming out in the not so distant future, probably early 2021. But the EOS R is still an incredibly viable camera in 2020/2021. So, you know, you might want to go and check it out and pick it up. Sticking with Canon then, we also have RF and EF lenses on offer. You can save yourself up to £250 on some of the RF lenses, as well as up to £150 on some of the EF lenses that are out there. Now I know the RF lenses are relatively expensive, even more expensive than some of the Sony G Master glasses, but the 50mm f1.2 L series RF lens, you can get £180 cashback on that, which takes that down to around about £2,100, which is still quite expensive, but some savings are better than nothing. Okay, so moving on to Sony. Now Sony have got a voucher kind of system running with various retailers. If you purchase Sony products, you know that you don't go on the Sony website, but you go to like Amazon, Currys, Wex, John Lewis, all those kind of places. If you're in England, if you're in America or wherever, you've got your own retailers. But if you're in England, then you've got places like those. Now on Amazon, I was seeing £70 off vouchers constantly across all products. So for instance, you would have the product and then you'd have a little checkbox which says apply £70 voucher. That's all you have to do, add it to your basket, and you can check out. That is across most things. Now their cameras are also on offer at the moment with cashbacks ranging up to, I think it was around about £200-300 for something like the A7 III, and I believe even the A7C. Rip my bank account because I wish I'd have waited. Even the A7C is actually on offer at the moment. Okay, so right on top of this Sony offer at the moment is the RX100 Mark VI, which is 36% off at £739 on Amazon. That is an incredible Black Friday deal. It's valid for 13 hours. So if you're watching this, basically as soon as I've released the video, you're probably in with a shot. If you're watching this a few hours afterwards, you've probably missed out on that one. But I mean, it's an RX100. It's not like a A7C and A7 III, A7. It's not like one of the big boys. It's one of the kind of like the more compact point and shoot vlogging style cameras. Okay, next up, something that should interest all kind of camera and video people is storage. So SD cards, SSDs, hard disk drives, all of that jazz. There are savings to be had on those on Black Friday. Make sure that you go and look for them and check them out, as well as things like tripods, etc. Now, when we're talking about storage, for instance, you get a 64GB SanDisk, 170 megabyte per second read speed. This is the Class 10 V30, the Extreme Pro. They're good stuff. One of those 64GB for £12.99. I'm picking up one of those because it's always handy to have an extra SD card lying around. And I think 64GB nowadays is actually a fantastic capacity. It's going to do most people for pretty much every shoot that they could need in terms of photography. Obviously, if you're a videographer and you're shooting 4K, something maybe 256, 512 is probably more up your street. But this 64GB SD card for most photographers and vloggers is really going to seal the deal. So I suggest checking that out. There'll be a link in the description below. Okay, so now moving on to external storage. So you can actually pick up a Western Digital 8TB MyBook desktop hard drive with password protection, straight off of Amazon, for £129.99, which is 46% off, which is an incredible saving. That's higher than usual. If you're after fast portable storage, you can also pick up a few SSDs for around about 30% off from SanDisk. There aren't any deals on the T5s or the new T7s, which I'm a little bit disappointed by because I feel like those, I mean, I'm recording on a T5 right now from my Blackmagic, and I know lots of other cameras support this as well. But the T5 and the T7 really are kind of like the go-tos, but you do also benefit from going kind of a little more DIY, and you can pick up a normal SSD, like a normal 2.5-inch sized SSD, or even an M.2 SSD, pick up an enclosure or just a SATA cable, and you've got the same thing for often actually a lot cheaper. So it's definitely worth having a look around for those. But that's kind of it really now for all of the storage deals that are going on. Okay, so I hope that gives you some food for thought. Just make sure when you're kind of browsing these deals, you don't get sucked in by the big red badge that says 36% off. If you've been keeping an eye on things for a while, make sure you try and think about whether you've seen that product roughly the same price at any other time. Don't buy anything that you can't afford right now. Don't feel pressured into buying things just because it's Black Friday. That's one thing that I'll always recommend. And also, you know, use a site like Camel, which tracks prices on Amazon, and you can actually find whether or not you're getting a good deal, or if actually there are seasonal deals that improve on the Black Friday deals that you might see today. But that is it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, get subscribed to stay up to date for whenever I release a new video. And until the next one, see ya.